Sandtroopers.com. Never imitating, always innovating, bringing you the latest coverage in the Star Wars galaxy.
Hello, Kansas City! Hey! Kansas City under attack!
There you go.
The force is strong with this audience.
Well, thanks for showing up. It's always kind of amazing to us when this happens, so this is a good thing.
We love you guys.
Well, thank you. We're back at you.
Thank you.
So thank you again for giving a hoot. Well, we don't have anybody to sort of make, introductory remarks, so I guess we'll just introduce ourselves, and you can ask questions, and we'll answer them or make it up if we don't know the truth. I'm Tom Kane. I'm Yoda and Yularen and the opening narrator and an occasional droid.
And the professor.
But yes, I guess for other things, yeah, I've done other cartoons too.
You do other work other than
But that's not part of this panel. That's in a different galaxy, even further away. So.
There you go.
I'm Ashley Eckstein, the voice of Ahsoka Tano, and thank you. Yeah, really just the voice of Ahsoka Tano. I think they've allowed me to do one or two lines of another character.
But isn't Ahsoka enough?
I don't think they trust me yet to do other characters, but they'll let Matt Lanner and I occasionally voice a line or two. So, Dave kind of likes to have hidden lines in there and have people guess what we've done. So I think I play a turtle child coming up at some point. But mostly Ahsoka, and thanks for being here today.
Matthew Wood. I play the voice General Grievous on the Clone Wars, as well as all those battle droids, all the little Roger guys.
Roger.
And I also work at Skywalker Sound. I work in the post-production environment doing sound effects work for the Clone Wars and the Star Wars prequels. There we are. So yeah, I guess we could answer questions, or
Yeah, he's the guy that makes Pee Wee Herman sound so impressive as Darth Vader.
That's right. Paging Mr. Herman.
And he looks very good in a tux at the Oscars.
That's right.
So.
Yeah, I was announcing the Oscars one year, and he was nominated for an Academy Award, and I was like, Matt, and he looked at me, he pretended he didn't know who I was.
Oh, come on! That was after the awards, though, because I slipped him that $20 bill to actually read my name as the winner, but he didn't
work.
Do that.
He was getting mad.
Batman.
Felt snubbed.
All right.
Does anyone have questions? Anything at all? Back there. There's the first hand that went up back there.
First one back there.
You. I'm looking at you. What was your question? Do people have special voices for the big robots in Star Wars: The Clone Wars? Well, yeah. Well, what happens is we all could do if we act in an episode, we can do up to 3 voices for the episode. So sometimes they'll have Tom do some droids, or I'll do some droids, and then we take it back to Skywalker Ranch, and we take our performances and we make them sound robotic in the computer, either by pitching them down or up. Tom, you've done voices for Voltron. Even.
Yeah, they can take a voice that sounds just like mine, and when he's done doing his magic in the computer, it sounds like this.
Yeah.
So, or the other way, they can take a voice that sounds like this, make it sound like this. And we can do that to some degree with our voices, as I just did, but we can't make it sound like a robot really, with that sort of mechanical buzz. So that's what he does when he's at Skywalker. They've got all these cool, programs in the computer, and
it all starts with our performances. Though we still have to act and do the work. For instance, Grievous, he'll say something like, "Activate the ray shields and prepare for attack," like that. But then I take a little pitch process to it to make it sound a little deeper and make it sound like it's coming out the little speaker in his mouth.
No, and he's right. If they want a robot that really sounds sort of more primitive, then yeah, we'll modify our read. So, so it sounds more staccato like this, and then they will process it and make it sound a little deeper like the, so to get different sounds. So.
It's only in the Star Wars universe where we can get away with processing so many voices. Yeah. In the front.
Do you guys have liberty to not like change the script as you read it, but add little like grunts or like things that the animators can play with, or is it just you just have to stick with the script?
In terms of the lines, the majority of the actual scripted line we're not allowed to change. But however, because we've been doing this now for 4 years.
Yeah, 4 years now.
We've kind of gotten to the point where a line may be written, especially like James Arnold Taylor with Obi-Wan. He may just switch the words a little bit or choose another word that sounds a little more like Obi-Wan. Like, he knows his character so well. Sometimes I feel like even better than some of the writers. So he may just slightly change the line to make it sound more like Obi-Wan. And with the grunts and the sounds, we definitely, Dave will tell us how he wants us to make it sound, but we have the liberties to kind of do, choose whatever grunts we want. But
and she's a heck of a grunter.
What was it? The first time, I didn't know any better. I had never done the sounds, and D. Bradley Baker gave me a $5 bill after I was done.
Yeah, there's some really fun outtake reels that will never, ever be heard. Ever.
Yeah, but in terms of sometimes, like, reaction shots, like I know Ahsoka was picked up by a giant, like, bug. Dave will let us ad-lib slightly if in those situations. Other than that, they're pretty strict with the lines. We say them as is.
Now, in my case, that's not true, because we call it Yodis, that the backwards, grammar, and about 75% of the time the writers get it pretty right, but a lot of the time they don't, and it's not their fault. It's just, they're writers, and they may have grown up watching Star Wars, but there's been more Yoda dialogue in the first season of Clone Wars than he had in all the movies put together. So Yoda's now saying things he's never said before, and he's saying things the writers have never heard before. So they're trying to kind of figure out, how would Yoda say this? And sometimes I think it's wrong, and more often Dave thinks it's wrong, Dave Filoni. So we'll record it as scripted, just so there's a take. But I'll say, well, I think this is better. And it's funny because Dave and I really are amazingly on the same page. Like, we'll both be reading down the line, and without either of us even thinking, we almost in unison will go, no, that's not right.